Oh no, where'd you go, Eric? Oh
Where
my
am
God.
I? Oh, what the
Dude.
hell?
I was so scared. I was
I
like,
was
no.
like, what the hell?
Oh, I forgot to add the spooky thing. Fuck. Give me 2 seconds. All right,
Oh,
everybody, welcome back.
no.
Man, I could do both. I could host and add the thing.
All right,
All
I
right.
believe you.
Look, I hope so. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. It's ruined. I'm your host, Joey Gavada, and with me this week, we got a full couch. Everybody is sitting here talking about this movie that everybody
There's
loves
actually so many people we couldn't all fit them on the screen, so it's only me and Joey.
on video. Only us on
Yeah.
video. Everybody's here. They're gonna wait their turn. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
We're gonna have a lot of people talking
We all
today.
have a life story.
It's gonna whoop. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. And this week, in celebration of some taco holiday or something.
Oof. Yes, I think it's called Dia de los Muertos.
Muertos.
Whatever that means.
That's
I think
right.
the loose translation is like Halloween Day or something. I don't know.
Dead Halloween people. Scary skeleton people coming alive, attacking you and your family.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, we're doing Coco. Hell yeah, tell it like it is, he said. Oof.
Is that Jack?
Yeah. So we were supposed to have all four of us talking about this movie. But now we don't.
Well, all three of us that a guest star.
Right. Yeah. We always have our guest star. Or we try to anyways. Then we invited more people to be on, and they also decided that no, they didn't want to talk about this movie. So it's just me and Eric.
What's going on?
Oh no. Okay, we got it, dude. We got it. I was trying to edit something and it didn't go over well. They couldn't hear us freaking out about it, so we're all right.
All right, cool.
I'm not cutting that from the episode either. That's just gonna stay
Don't
in.
cut it. Leave it all
No.
in. We need all the minutes we can get.
We really do though. We gotta keep that watch time up. All right, so Coco, the 2017 smash Pixar hit Coco. Excuse me while I look for this synopsis on Google.
Oh.
Despite his family's generations-old ban on music, young Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz. Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning and colorful land of the dead. After meeting a charming trickster named Hector, the two new friends embark on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family history. Eric. Or they're more like Bloco. Oof, that's a fucking hot-ass take, dude. Did you see this movie when it came out?
No.
No?
I actually saw it. Wait. If it came out 3 years ago. No, I didn't see it when I didn't see it when it came out.
Why not, dude? You weren't enticed?
I was in college, dude. I don't know. I just didn't go see it.
Are you a fan of animated movies?
I do like animated movies, yeah.
So do I.
I just don't go out of my way to like watch them because I just feel like it's a kid thing, you know. I don't want to show up just me at
Looking
the fucking
weird.
theater.
Sweating, mouth breathing, eating.
I'm here for the animation. I swear.
I mean, who would say something to you though? You know,
Man, you never know.
you really do never know. Somebody could be like, sir, don't you know that this is a kids movie? What the fuck are you doing here?" All right. I love anime movies. I saw this, I think, the last weekend you could see it. And there was nobody in the theater. And I was crying uncontrollably because this movie fucking hits, dude. This movie hits you like a Mack truck.
Yeah, I completely forgot like because it's my second time watching it, but I completely
That's
forgot
it?
that. Yeah,
Wow.
I've only seen this. First time I saw this was when I got Noob, essentially.
Woo!
Like I saw this at the park, and then I
Right.
brought home Noob's mother, Coco, and we named her Coco because of this
'Cause of the
movie. And then next day, you know, she had kittens.
Oh,
But yeah, I
man.
saw this movie in 2017,
Yeah.
or not 2017, 2018.
That'd have been kind of cool though, seeing this in a park. Though I'm sure you were like, I'm gonna be a man and not cry in front of all these randos at the park.
I mean, there was kids crying. I remember.
Were there kids crying?
Yeah, there was kids crying, adults crying. I teared up a little bit, dude. A little Denzel
Dude,
tear.
man, when Cheech goes, dude,
Oh,
I was like, fuck. This is actually the first time that I've watched this movie and not teared up when he died. I was like, man, bro, you fucking
I'm
got
strong.
this, bro. You got this, bro. And then the end of the movie happened, and I was like, you don't got this, bro. You don't got this. You don't. You're not strong.
I don't know why I completely forgot about the Hector twist.
What?
For some reason, maybe I wasn't paying attention at the park, but like, I knew Ernesto was a piece of shit,
Right.
and I was like, yeah, okay, that's the big twist. And then I was like, wait, it's Hector in the picture, dog.
Yeah, which is weird though, because he's way too thin.
Yeah, he's
to
way
be
too
that
big.
guy. Like he had some wild ass shoulder pads on to even kind of fit in that suit.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some real quick production shit. Directed by Lee Unkrich, screenplay by Adrian Molina and Matthew Aldrich, story by Lee Unkrich, Jason Katz, Matthew Aldrich, and Adrian Molina. Produced by, there's only one producer on here, Darla K. Anderson. Cinematography by Matt Asbury and Danielle Feinberg. Edited by Steve Bloom. Music by Michael Giacchino. I don't know, man. I haven't watched enough Sopranos to know how to pronounce that last name. Production companies are Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animated Studios. Distributed by Walt Disney Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. Release date of October 20th, 2017 in Morelia.
Oh shit, in Morelia, dude? That's like where my family's from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Why don't we go to this international film festival then, dude?
Oh shit.
I'd be down. And then November 22nd, 2017 in the United States with a runtime of 105 minutes and a budget from anywhere between 175 to 225 million. It brought home a box office of
It's right on the wiki.
Oh,
807 million.
That's kind of wild.
Worldwide.
That this movie almost
domestically it made only 210 and then internationally 597.
I'd be interested to see how much of that was Southern American countries, because I don't know if this movie can release in China because of like it's like talking about like dead people coming back to life and stuff like that. And China's pretty no-no on that type of stuff. So I'd be interested to know if China even got this movie.
It's a little like the reception part of the wiki is saying that like it was like the fastest 10-day grosser ever for an animated feature in Mexico.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, it was tailor-made for Hispanic people to go see it.
And then I said a few days later on November 15th, it passed the Avengers to become the highest grossing film in the Mexican market.
That's pretty rad.
And then like next year, wherever Endgame came out.
Oh no, blew it out of the water, yeah. Man, I was looking for a shortened version of the list of songs because I want us to rank the songs.
So you're telling me and all these people, all Europeans, huh?
Are they? None of them are like Mexican people?
Looked at the music guy. He's American. I was like, oh, he has maybe like Italian, Spanish. Nah.
Oh yeah, this American dude is like a white American musician. But like the people who wrote the music for this, or the producers of it, so Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez, they're husband and wife.
They're the musicians, you're saying?
They're labeled as producers. I don't know. Okay, so they wrote the songs with the dude who's labeled as the composer, and then Jermaine Franco and Adrian Molina. But those two people, Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez, have won. I think Robert Lopez is the only Hispanic person to have won the EGOT ever.
Oh wow.
Which is kind of wild. Hold on. Nickname in 1984 is the EGOT. So Robert Lopez is the youngest at age 39 and 8 days old, and the quickest 10 years. So within 10 years of his time composing music, he won all four. So an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. and he's the only person ever in the history of the world to have ever won 2 EGOTs.
2?
So he has 3 Emmys, 3 Grammys, 2 Oscars, and 3 Tonys.
Is it not even what's his face from Hamilton?
Nope.
Is that?
Mm-mm. That's kind of fucking wild. So yeah, this Robert Lopez guy slaps. I mean, the music in this movie kind of fucking slaps.
I mean, I really love the twist on the opening where they show like the Walt Disney castle. That,
And then the music, the Walt Disney music is changing.
Yeah,
I love that shit. It was so good.
I mean, they do that to all the films, right? They like put a little twist on it if it's like from
if it's like based in a foreign country or whatever,
Yeah.
I think they will tend to put a twist on it. But I mean, visually speaking, this whole movie is fantastic. I love it.
I love Pixar's animation style.
Have you seen Soul yet?
No, I haven't.
I
mean, that's another music one though, right?
Yeah, it is. But like, there's design choices in this movie that you can see that were elevated in Soul. So like when there's a scene in particular at the very beginning of the movie, right before Miguel goes to steal the guitar. He's running through the streets, and where the camera angle is at and how everything looks like photorealistic, that's how like all of Soul looks. Is like if these people weren't animated, this would be just a camera out in the wild. That's how real everything looks. You know what I mean? Like how
there's a couple scenes where they went like handheld, like at the party like when he was walking through his people. The camera was handheld,
and
following
it was like
Miguel.
lower, and it was like eye level with him, or whatever.
And you can tell it was like shaking and stuff.
Yeah, that is how it is all throughout Soul. Is that kind of look and feel. And so coming back and rewatching this after having seen Soul, I was like, holy wow. The Pixar just like, they were like, hey, you know these shots in Coco? Make a whole movie like that. Yeah. I just want to see Jamie Foxx running around New York City playing jazz, but with this camera.
That's Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx is the lead character in Soul.
Shit, dude, no, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's really good. It is so good. I think it's definitely worth a watch. But yeah, I think the whole design of the movie is good, even past like Pixar design. I think it is. If anybody would have created this, I think it would have been, just as praised as opposed to just like it being a Pixar thing, so everybody's gonna love it no matter what.
I agree with that because like some people are just like, oh, it's a Pixar movie, it's like their usual copy pasta thing. But no, like this is. I mean, I think it's exceptional.
So do I. I think it. Even though it hits the same beats, because it still does feel like a Pixar movie. You still know, like, somebody's going to make me sad, and then I'm going to get happy at the end. But I also think that it is, like, to not be original at all, they added a little bit of spice on this one. They really put a touch of salt in this one.
I mean, when like the content of the film is closer to what you've experienced, I mean,
but that's the thing. The weird thing is, I'm nostalgic for something I never had. All of this is new to me. I have never I definitely never celebrated anything like this. So like
I've only done it once that I can remember. Like my aunts that still live in Mexico do it like every year, but I've only done it once with my mom when we went over there.
Oh, so you're saying you've only done it, but not even here. You did it when you went back to Mexico.
We've never done it here in the States.
Is there any reason why?
I don't know. I think we just forget. I don't know. It's not a big deal, I don't think, here. Because, like, who are we going to go to? What cemetery are we going to go to? Like, none of our people are here.
Do you have to go to a cemetery for it?
I mean, that's what we did over there. I don't know if you have to.
I mean, because
we like dropped off like some like booze, some food.
Yeah. You lit a couple candles or some shit.
Yeah.
A white candle on the first day, and then on the second day is a black candle. I did some research.
I don't know about that.
No, it is. You're supposed to use different colored candles for different days, and then like different combinations to like ward off evil spirits and like welcome, young children who died early on in life who weren't baptized, and a bunch of different shit.
Are the flowers? Is that a thing? I don't remember that. I don't think we did that.
I mean, maybe. I
That
mean,
might have been just a visual thing.
couldn't it be though? Different cities in Mexico have different traditions too, or different families have different traditions.
That's probably true.
I mean,
Everyone celebrates it in their own way.
Okay.
Much like everything, probably.
Really? I feel like, yeah.
Everyone does their own little thing, dude, you know?
Yeah, and I'm sure that's one of those things where it's like someone's dying and they're like, hey, bro, you gotta fucking lay flowers for me or some shit. I don't know. I want to be remembered.
Some Pixar person heard it. Oh, we gotta put flowers.
Hey, write that down. Don't give them a writing credit. Fuck those people. Yeah, but like, I was super interested to ask you if you've ever done it because I didn't know.
Although I do remember like always wanting to go during that season, but like I was always just in school. But the one time I did go, I was like, oh shit, look at all these fucking candied skulls on here.
I'm about to steal one.
Because I've only seen them like in photos and like in movies. I never actually got to see them in real life. So I was like a legit little candy skull.
But what do they do? Like they just buy a fake skull and paint it, right? Or no, do they not even paint it?
No, I'm talking about like the candy, just like because those are just candies.
Candy?
Yeah, it's a candy.
Hey,
I don't know if I've ever seen actual skeletons painted like that.
Yeah, they dig up their grandfather's skeletal remains and paint it. I mean, I would go, dude. Let's go. Me and you, we got hop on a plane right now, dude.
Shit.
No, when is it actually? It's tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I mean, probably celebration would start today.
Tonight?
At night, yeah.
So, like, yeah, I don't know. That's super interesting. But we were watching it, and Alex was like, oh, well, why don't we start doing that? And I was like, what? Because, like...
why don't we start culturally appropriating their shit?
Look, I'm Hispanic. I'm allowed to do it. And I've only had one grandparent who's died. And
yeah, I never even knew my grandparents that died. So
you were just like looking at pictures of people, and you're like, "Who's this fucking clown?"
Or I take that back. Actually, I knew my dad's a mom, but like my mom's dad, I never knew. And then my grandparents on either side are still alive. So
it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna put a picture of them up on the wall. I could just call them on the cell phone. Yeah, that's interesting. Because he's celebrating like 4 generations of people who have died, and he knows like their whole backstory and shit like that. So
and I don't think my family even has that type of record keeping. Like maybe 1 generation, but not 4.
I mean, it's 3 at least because of you, right?
I guess yeah. If you look at it that way,
I mean that's the only way to look at it. But yeah, like I also wouldn't have that. Like I don't know my great grandmother's name or what she looked like or the fact that she made shoes because she hated music. Yeah, that's just crazy to me that they're like that deep. They're like, no, family is so important. You need to know everybody's life story front to back.
I mean, which it is, right? And like everyone has their own version of Dia de los Muertos, right? I remember in the farewell, they like did some offerings to the dad.
I mean, American people necessarily don't have that.
But some people put a little, a 40 on their fucking grave.
Yeah, that's true. A 40 pack of flowers, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's true. I feel like though death is, and this movie shows it really well, right? That like death is sad, but it's not the end all be all. In some in some cultures, in some religions or whatever, like death isn't the end. There is an end, and you will get there. Don't worry, everybody gets there. But it's like it's cool looking at this movie and seeing like, oh, it's not that bad then. Like death isn't as scary or as sad as it is portrayed in American media or in everyday American stuff, right? Like you could still remember somebody without having it be sad all the fucking time. You can eat a piece of bread and be like, damn, Homie loved this bread though.
Homie loved tacos,
yeah.
man.
So I'm gonna leave these tacos on a piece of marble out in the woods somewhere.
And then let some dog eat it.
Yeah. Come on, man. That's someone's ghost family going and picking that up, dude. It's not some random dog.
Nah, it's just all the street dogs of the town.
Licking their lips. They're like, oh, yeah.
These goddamn idiots.
They don't even know I'm about to eat it up. I mean, the only problem with stuff like this is it's amazing. Acting, amazing. I think the kid who played Miguel is amazing in this movie.
Is he actually a little kid?
Yeah, he is legit a little
kid. He's not some grown man.
His name is, I mean, now he's 17, but he was born in 2004.
Dude, that's, oh my God. I clicked on his name. Dude, that's Miguel.
Yeah, it like totally looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think the only thing is, he kind of has a dimple.
Dimple, no dimple, man.
Dimple, no dimple. That is actually my least favorite part of this movie, believe it or not.
The dimple, no dimple?
Yeah,
or when he would just rant?
No, that in particular, because he it was just, I hate when little kids do that. I hate when my kids do that.
It's too real for you, man.
I hate when other kids do that. I just hate when kids do that. Oh, he is in Far Cry 6, by the way.
Anthony Gonzalez?
Yeah. He plays Diego Castillo.
Damn. Typecast.
Just another Hispanic. Oh, he's in Granddaddy Daycare. Oh no. This movie looks
Collins.
awful. Oof.
Is that Danny Trejo? Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's probably his grandfather. Yeah, it's hard to talk about like Pixar movies too, because this is one of the good ones. So we're just gonna.
And I'm not gonna talk shit about this type of movie, dude. This is my shit.
This is my people.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's bad. Although, to be fair, I did. I mean, and I get it because it's like, well, like, where's the Spanish version of this like movie with like Spanish?
Could you imagine?
Like audio.
It's like
that's what I want.
Did you look to see if Disney Plus had it?
Oh, I didn't even look, dude. Fuck.
Because
I mean, if they release it in Mexico first, like, no way, they had it in English over there, right? I mean, I've never seen a movie in Mexico, so I don't know.
I would imagine there's either dub or it's subbed.
Subtitles?
But, like, it would be weird, right? To have it subtitled and you're like, all these Mexican-ass people up here, none of them are speaking Spanish for me? What's going on, dude? I'm actually super curious now. I'm going to have to go look because I think that would be cool. And if they had, like, super famous Mexican actors playing the roles or whatever.
Because I mean, I get it, but I really don't like when they're like, they say a whole sentence in English and then the last word is papa.
Yeah, it's almost like.
I personally don't,
Yeah.
Don't say it at all, then. That's my thing.
As opposed to just adding the flair on the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah. It is you can get the audio in Cantonese, Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, and Taiwanese Mandarin. So
damn, no Spanish.
They don't even have rich people Spanish. Like, I could see if they were like, all right, fine, we're not throwing Mexican Spanish on there, but you can get Castilian Spanish. No,
that's
none
crazy,
of it.
Dude.
Right? It's kind of weird, ain't it?
Are you sure it's not a glitch? Are you on Disney right now?
No, I was on Disney. I looked it up.
What the hell?
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
That seems like it's a. What the hell were they thinking?
Yeah, how did this go through millions of dollars and I'm sure hundreds of people and absolutely nobody was like, but what about it in Spanish? How about we have it in Spanish? Yeah, maybe this movie does suck.
Wait, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait, what the fuck?
This might have just put a really terrible fucking taste in my mouth. Should we write some... Go ahead.
I also don't know anything about those spirit animals they were talking about.
Alejibres or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that shit made up?
No, I think it's real. I was reading an article today and they were like, Coco is one of the most important Day of the Dead movies because, it dives deep into Mexican culture and this, that, and this.
I don't think I've ever seen those though. I've only seen like they make like a. Oh wait a minute. I think I've seen this before.
I mean, they're real.
Maybe I have seen these.
They are brightly colored Mexican folk art sculptures of fantastical creatures. The first aljibe, along with invention of the term, originated with Mexico City cartoonist Pedro Linares. Linares often told that in 1936 he fell very ill, and while in his bed unconscious, he dreamt of a strange place resembling a forest. There he saw trees, animals, rocks, clouds that suddenly turned into something strange, some kind of animals, but unknown animals. So, I mean, they're real, but I guess they're not
so dude was tripping.
Oh, yeah, he was tripping balls.
He was on the NyQuil fucking trip.
He was sipping that scissor. He's just lit walking around.
Quick, give me some paintbrushes. I gotta draw this.
Hurry before it leaves. So I guess it's like added into the movie as like a colorful thing, right? Mm-hmm. And like a reason to have like the dog character and shit like that. But it looks like it has nothing to do with the holiday.
Yeah, it's just some art.
Which is cool though. I thought all the animals looked really cool.
Yeah, the cat griffin or whatever the heck it was.
Yeah, that giant thing. That like she's the only one in the entire land of the dead who has that big ass cat. Oh.
I like the Frida, like her skeleton.
Yeah.
And she still had the eyebrow.
Did you notice that all of the actors playing her had mustaches?
No.
Yeah, they had little mustaches. There was like little hairs all over their top lip or whatever. Which I loved. I was like, oh, that's pretty rad. I also liked how like eccentric she was. And she was just like, oh, we're gonna get wild.
I also for some reason thought she wasn't Mexican. I thought she was like
Spanish?
Yeah.
No, she's like from Mexico, ain't she?
Yeah. The more you know. The more you learn.
They had a ton of like random Mexican stars in the movie, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say because of the whole Rustler, I was like, what else did I miss that's like obvious for like people that know the?
I'm pretty sure there's like a ton of like people at the party that kind of look like Mexican people, like famous Mexican people or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like that they called out that wrestler. That they were like, oh my god, holy shit! Can you take a picture of my skull with you? And he like puffs out his chest and he holds him or whatever. Yeah, I loved it. It was so cool. I also liked the way that like all the musicians had like an unspoken bond or whatever. And they're like, oh, bro, if you're a musician,
yeah.
I'll do anything. I'll break you into this house that I don't own. I'm going to shove you in this tuba, homeboy. You're coming with me.
Crash this whole party, man.
Yeah. You're going to start playing music in the middle of it, and the DJ's going to stop spinning just for you, dude.
Also, the whole, like, the grudge that they held, dude. Like, fuck music. We don't want music in this household ever again.
But, like, Mexican people be like that though.
Shit.
They, motherfuckers be holding grudges, dude, for no reason.
Shit, one time we didn't accept my goddamn drink.
You didn't finish that plate, so there's no fucking music in this house. I mean, stuff like that though, I was like, oh man, I've seen that before. I've been to that family party, if you know what I mean, dude. I've had
shit, dude. Hit me with the boring ass parties, dude. No fucking music.
Dude, that's what I was thinking when they burst in, or when Miguel burst in, and they're just like making shoes or whatever. It was silent. The only thing you heard was the chicka 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 of the sewing machine. I was like, I would die. This seems like the worst.
Nothing, dude. Podcasts only, I guess.
But even then, who knows? They wouldn't have the podcast, though, because the opening theme song would play, and the grandmother would be like, no music, and throw the chancla at the stereo. break it, make that shit explode. What the heck was I gonna ask you? This movie feels a little long though, doesn't it? An hour and 45. That they could have cut 10, 15 minutes out of
Yeah, I
somewhere.
didn't expect it to be that long. I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
I'm gonna start watching this right now in 2 times speed, or else I won't make it. But I had something earlier. I was watching the movie and I was like, I need to ask Eric about that. He'll know.
Shit.
I can't.
Like I said, dude, I've only done Day of the Dead once.
You're bad. You're just as bad of a Hispanic as I am. Then I said it.
I've done it once, dude. Come on.
My dad did it once, and I was there.
In the States?
His house. Yeah, he set it up.
Shit.
I mean, he only had my grandmother's picture up on it, but he set the whole thing up. There's sugar skulls everywhere, and there's flowers all around it, and her picture was in the middle of it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't remember ever doing that.
That's so weird.
Creating a
big ass thing. An ofrenda is what it's called. An altar.
There you go. Maybe they just put a candle next to her picture, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think if you got the space, this would make sense though, because they had a whole compound that their whole family was living on. They got the space to build an altar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
they have a dedicated room for that shit.
Where their almost dead grandmother is sleeping in front of her dead family.
Dang, why they had to do it to her like that? Oh, that's kind of sad, dude. That whole I'm assuming she has Alzheimer's and she's just forgetting everything.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I took it as, because she's like, oh, she said a random name when Miguel popped in.
She said a random name to her daughter, didn't she? Or did she just not say her daughter's name? Either way, it is still hella sad because she's like, who are you? And then her daughter just ignores her. It was like, Miguel, I'm looking out for you, as she's petting her mother's hair or whatever.
But should it be like that, man?
Yeah, it is sad. I didn't like it. I think the ending of this movie is so sad. They try to end it on a high note, but that was probably the last time that little boy ever talked to his grandmother. She probably just died right after that.
Nah, dude. She made it a couple months after that.
We don't even know if she ever met her other great grandbaby or whatever. It's great. It's just one great.
Probably not.
Yeah, that little girl doesn't know Coco. She got no idea who Mama Coco is.
She's like, who's this old lady?
She's just another mama in a long line of mamas. Because
I like that she came into the spirit world old. I guess you come in as how old you died in.
Yeah, but I mean, her mom, Imelda, didn't look that old. You know what I mean?
She didn't. No.
She had to have died at 37.
Or maybe it's your photo. That's how you come in.
Right, because they have to analyze the bone structure and then put it up against the picture, right?
Also, that shit was a little too real, dude. There's a TSA and all that, dude. They're like,
yeah, you gotta
nah,
check
you don't have your papers, man. See ya.
You have to check in all your booze that you're bringing over.
What are you declaring? What's the amount?
Bro, I'm about to declare these hands.
Oh, you got illegal contraband. See ya.
Fucking deuces. What was I gonna say? All right, so we're already 36 minutes into this review, but I want to talk about these songs. I'm gonna post the songs in the chat, and we're gonna talk about them because I have some strong feelings about some songs, not so strong feelings about other songs. So I guess we could just start it out. What was your favorite song in the whole movie?
Dude, I don't know, man.
What do you mean?
Where's this list from? Because there's 70 different lists in the wiki.
So this is from the soundtrack composed by Michael Giacchino. But all of the songs that have writers, those are the songs that are sung throughout the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the La Llorona one, but all the other ones are just the musical score.
No, the La Llorona one was that's the one she sang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's what she called herself.
Is Imelda called herself La Llorona?
She said, like, I don't know. Let me look it up. I need the lyrics of this shit.
I mean, it slapped. Like it was bop.
I mean, I really like that song, but I also really liked Un Poco Loco. But I mean, that's a banger.
Is that like an actual song?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I mean, I really don't know. No, it's not. It was made for this, but that song is a banger. I love that song
because there's so many other songs that sound exactly like that song, but like it hits every time the beat.
Yeah, dude. When he like starts playing, like even the opening little like chords are not. They're not even chords. What the notes that he's playing? The I was like, oh man. I'm over here dancing in my fucking underwear while I'm laying in bed and shit, dude. I'm feeling it. I think Proud Corazon is probably my favorite song in the whole movie, though. Even though we get it for like this much, it's this much of a song. I'm like, damn, this shit's a bop, dude. He's
that's the one
hard.
he's singing in his like home, right?
Yeah, in his little mariachi outfit. Yeah. Every time that song hits, I'm like, damn, dude.
That one was all right, man.
What?
I still really like when the mom sang and then Un Poco Loco a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, this I think of the 15 times that I've seen this movie, because when the movie first came out, we had to watch it a ton, because the kids or whatever.
You can say human.
No, I love this movie. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed a lot of it, but watching it this time, I was like, man, I've seen this fucking movie a lot of times already. This was the first time that I really listened to her sing, though, where I was like, I should really be listening to this song. And I was like, if I knew the words to this song would slap. If I knew that she wasn't calling me a fucking idiot, this would go hard. But yeah. But I also, man, the lullaby version of Remember Me is so sad. Because you know he's like singing it to her, and he's about to go fucking choke on a chorizo or whatever. Like, it's so sad.
Hey, those
dude.
ghosts are fucking dirty for laughing at him. He's like, look, it's chorizo.
that is shitty though.
And then Miguel even laughed too.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, that's funny.
You choked on a chorizo. Which, like, is that a sexual innuendo?
Shit, probably.
Right? That's what I took it as. They were like, he choked on dick.
Pixar.
Okay, so you're thinking...
Or like when Miguel was walking by in like the police station or wherever he was, and like there was the sculpture lady, and he was like, oh, because he looked away because like she's naked.
She's like naked or whatever. Yeah, I like that. Another thing I liked is how all of the tech in the world is all super old, because it's all dead tech.
Oh, it's all antique.
Right. So they're using like super old cameras to film everything, and like the computers they use are all Apple IIs, which are like dead machines or whatever. I loved it. A nice little detail on top. Little spice. Damn, well, I didn't think you were going to shit on the music this hard. I thought there would be, a discussion to be had, but fine. Okay, Un Poco Loco.
I mean, dude, look how many times Remember Me's on this shit, dude. Got one. It's like 3 times.
It's 4 times.
Oh, 4, yeah. The lullaby reunion and the duo.
Well, yeah, because he does. So the first one is just Ernesto's.
Yep.
The second one is when you're seeing Hector sing it to her. The fourth or the third one is Miguel singing it to her, and then the last one is what plays over the credits.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the movie won the Oscar for that song.
For Remember Me?
Yeah, I don't know which version of it, but I know it did win it for Remember Me. But like, I also don't.
Oh, with that song. Win though, dude, he became the double EGOT winner, like you were saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the one that cinched it. Am I happy about it? Absolutely not. Not a fan. Yeah, I just think there's better songs in the movie than that. But maybe it is just because it beats you over the head with it.
Yeah.
And you're just fucking hearing it.
It's all you remember at the end.
Yeah.
And then how can you not like it when like the grandma and the son singing it? Like you're like, oh,
Yeah, but that is just so sad because then she
yeah.
starts coming back and she's like lucid all of a sudden. And she's like, bro, my dad used to sing that shit too. And he's like, I know, he loved you. And the grandmother's never like, how the fuck do you know that? He never even told me that. How the fuck do you know that? I think this movie, the end is also super sad because she looks like almost identical to my grandmother. And it's
damn.
like, oh shit, this is weird. I don't like this.
I mean, I think it's like in all Pixar movies, right? Where they really fucking accentuate the wrinkles. But like, for some reason, I thought this one was like, like spot on. Or, no, it was.
Yeah, I agree. Like, she looks like every other old Hispanic woman that I've ever seen. Just the wrinkliest mess.
And then like the little dress she had on.
Yeah, and then the slippers and shit. It's a little too real. It is just a tiny bit. But maybe that's like what white people have been experiencing throughout all of these, right? Like maybe white people have been watching Toy Story and they're like, bro, my fucking mom wore that to you, dude. You know what I mean? And then we get to this movie and it's like, oh my God, my grandmother wore those same slippers. No.
Oh, no.
I got karate chopped with the chancla ones too.
Shit, I got my guitar busted up too.
Because my my great-great-grandfather was a lousy fucking good for nothing.
He left for cigarettes one day, never came back.
Never came back.
I just realized the dude that voices Hector, is that his name?
Yeah. No, it's Hector.
Where's he at?
Gail.
I lost his name. Oh yeah, there you go.
Benal.
He's the guy that played one of the people in Old.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm like, where did I know this guy's face from?
That's kind of dope. The dude who played Ernesto de la Cruz is from Miss Congeniality.
Oh.
Yeah. Also,
let's see what else I've seen this guy in.
Fuck Ernesto de la Cruz. He might be Pixar's best villain because he's so easily hateable.
My God, dude.
There's no redeeming qualities about this man.
At first, you're like, man, this guy's great, and then oof, he's a piece of shit. Steals the dude's fucking songs, poisons him, and then tries to kill little Miguel.
Tries to kill his whole family, dog. He's like, I'm gonna kill everybody.
And then he's like, at any cost, I'm gonna become the world's best musician.
You gotta seize the day or the moment or whatever. Apparently there is a Spanish language version of this film. It's just not on Disney Plus.
Or what?
Yeah, we're gonna have to just find it at some flea market or whatever.
What the hell? Why would Disney do that?
It's so weird. It's maybe it's on rights or something.
I was gonna say maybe it's on like the Mexico region locked version of Disney Plus. I don't know.
So we got to go to DisneyPlus.mx or some shit like that.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're the one with the VPN, dog. Find it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you wanna go to the end of this? We're 46 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Just remember this.
I will. When I have to say goodbye, I'm gonna remember this.
Also, I really like the whole Miguel's offering Frida some advice, and he's like, I don't know, maybe do something like that, and then like instantly the musicians knew. Yeah.
They're like, oh fuck, we got it, homeboy. All right, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part, I think the twist that Hector's actually the dude in the photo. Because I even forgot about it, and it hit me this time. I was like, oh, fuck, dude.
And like...
And they're both like, oh, we're familia.
Yeah, and they're like hella hype about it.
I'm proud that you're in my familia.
Yeah. I'm proud of you too! Yeah, that's always an interesting part. Because like, you see them bonding, especially knowing it. So like, you know... I knew that they were related or whatever. So like watching it the whole time and they're just like buds. They're just like hanging out and they're broing out, and one bro just wants the other bro to make it back to the land of the living, and like you can even see how they're like they're of course both musicians or whatever, but like they're both kind of selfish. And they're both like, no, I only care about me, dog, and you need to help me care
my
about
dream.
me. Right. And then like, you know, they're both care enough about the other person to want to try to help them, even if it's mostly just because they want shit from the other person. But yeah, watching it without the knowledge that they're related is awesome. Because then you're just like, holy shit, what?
I also really like the effect of when like people were forgetting them, just that like orange going out there like through their body.
Oh, and it's like their last like shimmer of life before they fucking poof out or whatever.
Yeah, or not the poofing, but just like when Hector was like, "Oh no, she's forgetting me."
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite part was. I think the end of the movie. The end of the movie is just so good. It's so heartwarming. Like, other than, you know, the grandmother who is dead, and the whole movie who we've been like, the whole point of the movie, she's also just dead now.
The namesake of the movie.
But it's like cool. Like, oh, that's cool. Like, even though she's dead, now she's with her dad again. She's with her mom again. And she gets to watch, like, not only Miguel grow up and become a musician like her dad did, but like now she gets to watch like all these other kids grow up and shit like that. It's just very heartwarming. And it's like, oh man, maybe it's not so sad, except for the time that Cheech died. That's sad. There's no coming back from that. What was your least favorite part?
Just sticking the random Spanish word at the end.
It really got to you, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I get it because it's an American film.
And they have to remind you that everybody is Hispanic, other than some of them being dark as shit. It's like, you don't mistake these people for Americans, dude. I don't know what my least favorite part is, man.
But that's like not even like I mean, it's a bad one, but it's not even like a bad one.
Yeah, but it's a pet peeve, though. That'll pull you out of a movie. Because at the end of everybody's sentence, they got a mama, papa.
Yeah.
It would get a little annoying. What was my least favorite part? The way that they just shoehorned in the animals. Those have nothing to do with Day of the Dead, dude.
Now that we found out. Before this, I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
No, I don't know. I mean, his family is shitty. I hate his family. They just make me so like nobody is understanding to this little boy's plight up until he magically makes his great-great-grandmother lucid again by playing music, and then they're like, oh,
I mean,
my God,
what's her face holds a goddamn iron curtain over the goddamn family.
This is a matriarchy through and through.
Shit.
She holds an iron fucking slipper is what she's got, dude.
An iron chancla, in that Spanish word.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't think of something that like annoys me about this movie. I really can't.
Maybe that they don't have a Spanish audio version on the.
Honestly, that might be my least favorite part. Is because after you said that, I'm like, you know what? I would love to watch an all Spanish version of this movie where they end each sentence with "father," "mother," and that's it. That's all I want. And I'll never have it, I guess, unless I move to Mexico.
They don't do that in Mulan, do they? The random fucking Chinese words at the end?
It's not Chinese, man. It's Mandarin or Cantonese.
Oh, shit,
random Cantonese words at the end? No, they don't.
But I guess that wouldn't make sense, right? Because most Americans don't know Cantonese.
Cantonese? Yeah.
At least some Americans know a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah, it's more common to find Americans who know Spanish. I mean, maybe they thought that they were just like, you know, this is for the Hispanic people out there, and they can kiss their shit and point out on the tips of their fingers. It says "mama" and "papa." You know, like maybe they thought Hispanic people would just eat that shit up.
This is enough for them.
Yeah, you know, we'll just sprinkle it on there. I feel like at the end of all the sentences, they're missing something. Wow, what could it be? I don't know. There's some mamas and papas on there. Yeah, but isn't that like his grandmother and his grandfather? Yeah, call them mom and dad too, though. Fuck it. Who's gonna care? Who's gonna notice?
Yeah, I never called my grandpas and grandmas mama and papas.
Man, that must just be a regional thing, dude. You know?
I mean, it started in Morelia, dude.
I don't know, man. I'm not from there.
That's another thing I really like the little village, like how like the upper walls painted white and the lower walls painted red. That's like totally like a. They call it like a. I think they call it like a precious village in Mexico because it's like an old thing. Where like when a village is like that, they like try to preserve it like that. And like keep that color scheme.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So if they add new buildings and shit like that, they would also paint it like new?
Yeah, if like Apple opened up some fucking store down there, they wouldn't be allowed to have like
and red,
glass doors and shit. They'd have to use
stained glass. That's all red and white. That is kind of cool though. I'm telling you, man. I need you to guide me. Yeah, I need you to Sherpa me into the motherland, so that I can watch this movie and be like, I've seen a place like that.
I know this place.
Yeah, I've been there. I fought Miguel. He tried to steal a watch off my hand. All right, CinemaScore questions. Would we rent it? No.
Nah.
Would you buy this movie physically?
Oh, damn, it's a nice fucking steelbook, man.
Isn't it, dude? I love this steelbook. Shit. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. Super nice.
What's the inside thing?
It's like the bridge, the flower bridge.
The flower bridge.
Yeah. Though it's not 4K, it's only the Blu-ray ones. And the shit or whatever, but
that ain't worth.
But yes, I would buy this movie physically.
I wouldn't.
No? Even after seeing this cool ass steelbook?
Shit. If I saw that in a $5 bin, maybe.
Would you buy it digitally?
I mean, no, because I have it on Disney Plus.
What if you were getting rid of Disney Plus, though?
If you kicked me out, then yeah.
If I removed you from the family account, yes. Would you buy it in the $5 bin? No, I already have it.
Yeah.
Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
I don't put on movies in the background, man.
I think it would have to be a very specific use case.
My whole familia would have to be here or something.
I would have to be celebrating Day of the Dead or something, or it would have to be in like a playlist of Halloween movies that just play in the background while people are at the house. But like, I mean, no, because then I would put it on and everybody would try to talk to me. I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Un poco loco. Ding, ding, ding. And would you recommend it?
1,000,000%. 100%.
Oh, you're gonna have to translate it for me. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put little subtitles under your box. I would also recommend this movie 100%. This is, dare I say, one of my favorite Pixar movies of all time.
Oh, wow.
This is, and I know Jack's gonna fucking crucify me in the chat for this. This is top 5, maybe top 3.
Of Pixar?
Of Pixar movies.
Animated?
Oh, well, definitely animated movies, yeah. But for sure, Pixar movies. For sure, top 5, maybe top 3.
What's the other top? The other
middle 5? Jack said, "Yeah, we're just gonna ban. I'm gonna fucking ban this guy.
Bonk his ass."
Yeah. The other top 3 would have to be WALL-E is one of them.
Oh, fuck. I love WALL-E.
I think WALL-E is like a perfect film.
That's the one I've seen the most.
I have also seen it a ton of times. I don't think I've seen it the most though. But WALL-E's up there. Let me go to the picture.
I really like the emotions one. What's this shit called?
Oh, Inside Out, dude. The first time I saw Inside Out, dude, that shit crushed me. The scene, we're gonna have to review it one day. Fuck. But the scene where her happy memories started turning sad, I was like, ah! And I was like working at a residence hall and it was 3 a.m. and I'm weeping in the residence hall and I'm hoping no one comes up to try to check out a movie because Inside Out is slaying and I'm like, oh no.
I cried when they were trying to get out of that pit and her imaginary friend fucking...
He says, "Take her to the moon for me," and then she fucking blows off and he just sits there and oh man. Oh, Inside Out is great. But I think the other third one, I think Ratatouille, dude. Ratatouille fucking slaps.
Get that shit out of here.
Ratatouille slaps, bro. And the other, like, top 5, I think Soul, honestly, is pretty top 5 for me. And maybe Inside Out. I think you're right. Inside Out is top 5.
Inside Out hit.
It really did hit. What's your top 5 before we go forward with the rating?
let me pull up a Pixar list.
That's what I just did, was pull up a list of Pixar movies.
Are these really it?
There's only 24 of them. And mind you, I haven't seen
What about
Luca.
Up, dude?
I don't care for Up.
You don't care for that?
I didn't see it early enough where it like really latched on for me. Up and what's the other one? Finding Nemo don't matter to me. Those movies are super inconsequential to me. But like, of course, I'd put those movies above like a Cars 2 or whatever, where it's like, yo, that movie's fucking trash, or like a Good Dinosaur or something.
I think I'm gonna go top 3. Definitely WALL-E, Inside Out, and I'm debating whether between Toy Story or Monsters Inc.
Both of those movies go hard though.
And then top 5, you throw Coco in the mix.
Yeah, I think, man, Coco has to be top 5. I think the only people who don't put Coco in the top 5 are racist.
The views of Joey do not reflect the views of Sooner or Later.
Jack said top 5 for him are WALL-E, Incredibles, Monster Inc., Toy Story 2, and Finding Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
The views of Redbird House do not reflect the views of Sooner
Although,
or Later.
now I gotta watch Soul, though.
Soul hit, dude. Soul hit me like a ton of bricks.
Because, I mean, I love jazz music.
It's a good, to me, it's a good jazz movie, but also just like the emotional story that it's telling.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's about, to be honest.
It's really good, man. I think you definitely should watch it. I would love to do an impromptu podcast about Soul with you, because I was weeping, and then Alex was just sitting in the chair next to me, like,
"What the fuck's wrong with this kid?
Are you okay?" And I'm like, I just need.
Did you take your Prozac? Come on.
Come on. I'm not on Prozac anymore. I'm on Trintellix, okay?
Alright, it was just Sopranos joke, dude. Come on.
No, I was on Prozac for a little bit, though. That's what they started me out on, was Prozac.
Yeah, I know you were.
Yeah. So don't make a fucking Prozac joke, dude.
Oh, okay.
Should saved my life, brother. Man, this is fucking up my edit. I was going to edit our top 5s, and now I just fucked it all up. So what'd you say? What was your top 5?
I said top 5, WALL-E, Inside Out, Coco, Toy Story, and then Monsters Inc. Is that 5?
Yeah, that's 5. In no particular order. I didn't do mine in any
order,
particular order. All right. Okay. Ratings. What do you give 2017's Coco?
I give it 29 días out of 31 días de los muertos.
Oh. I was like, why are you talking about somebody whose name is Diaz?
29 and out of 31, what is that? 93%?
I was
That's a
going to say
little too
that's
high.
like
Hold
an
up.
A. Wow, you wouldn't give this movie an A minus?
27 out of 29 or 31. Yeah, 27 días out of 31 días. It's 87%.
Now add a little mama and papa on the end of that.
Because of the mama and papa, dude, it probably below 90.
Wow, that took it down a whole letter grade, huh?
It's still a B plus, dude. Come on.
Really?
People live off B pluses.
I mean, I literally got a degree off of some B pluses. Jack's just spitting bullshit. He's just being hateful in the chat, just be hateful. I thought Twitch was getting rid of these hate raids, dude. And I'll look at him. Oh no. I mean, if we're doing percentages, I think a 93% is where this movie sits for me.
93?
Yeah, I like that. 7 out of 10, Jack said.
Oh, wow.
Which, according to James,
that's a great movie.
According to James, that's a bad movie or something.
No,
he said 7 out of 10 was
movie.
great. Good. Right.
Great is 8.
8,
and
yeah.
above.
Which I would definitely give this movie.
Damn, you love this movie then, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would give this movie if we're looking at it from the 8 out of 10s, I would give this movie like an 8.5, maybe an 8.75, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like super sad and super like, damn, I love my family, this is a 9 out of 10. If I'm like, man, fuck my family, bro, it's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And Jack is just mad. He's like, I don't love my family. It's a 7 out of 10.
I don't identify as a Hispanic male.
Ignore the last name, please.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm European.
I'm the good kind of Spanish. And poor Jack.
Next week? What's next week?
Next week is
maybe a scary movie, dude. Finally, for Alex.
I mean, there are some new horror movies coming out, so we might do Antlers.
It'll be gone by then because
dude.
Eternals is coming out next week, so every single thing is gonna be booked for Eternals.
I wish they would let me rent stuff as soon as it left theaters. Like, I don't want to wait, bro. Just let me rent it. Last Night in Soho is out. We might do that.
That probably will still be available.
I would hope so. I'm checking right now to see if Antlers is going to be available next for us anyways. I don't know what it's going to be like down by you and Jack.
I'm sure I could find something.
Yeah. Yeah, Antlers is not going to be in theater. Great. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll talk about it. You know what? You know what I'm going to do for you, Eric? I'm going to hit us with the outro.
Skinny, bam, bam, skinny, bam, bam.
I do need an outro though, where it's like, comment, and subscribe down below, and blah 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 blah. Now I'm gonna hit you with the outro, dog. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV for our review of Coco and Mama and Papa. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias at SoonerLaterTV. If you couldn't catch us on Twitch, don't worry. You can watch us on YouTube, or you can listen to us on literally every single podcasting platform. You just got to look up Sooner or Later TV. Our episodes are recorded live on Sundays at noon and uploaded every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. So make sure you tune in next week for our review of
whatever we're going to review.
Movie title. Yeah. All right, cool. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.